Hello, it's been a while, but I'm here with a time lapse from an environment in this world I'm building. The project's continuously growing, and I have changed directions in terms of the magic system. I'm also currently workshopping the name, as inked and tainted isn't as appropriate anymore now that the magic system revolves around physiological costs rather than ink. Anyway, I don't want to dive too deeply into that, but I'm excited to gradually reveal the intricacies over time. The core concept still revolves around magic powers and spirits, and I was thinking that possibly the user's body sort of has to pay a cost physically to use magic. For example, blinding someone through magic powers costs the person using that power their own sense of some kind, whether that's their hearing or their sight as well. Create some interesting situations where you have someone attacking who is blind and someone who is now deaf by choice but is using that to escape, or just various things like that. Anyway, back to the time lapse. So this is Sunder, where basically the people who are against magic and spirits reside. They take on a very pure aesthetic. At least that was what I was thinking of as I was going into it. But I'm also quite inspired by Greek architecture, and you can kind of see that throughout. My process was quite messy because I'm quite new to environments, but it was very rewarding to push through the challenges as I was working on it. Anyway, so I'll give a little brief on Sunder and how I sort of described it to myself prior to beginning the drawing process. So statues of strong winged figures supporting the weight of marble inlaid with gold. These people are anything but humble or one of subtlety. The architects were assigned the duty of creating something that all will remember. The pool of water surrounding the gates is an ever-present threat to those who assimilate with spirits. Motifs of angels and sun rays are spread throughout the structures as a profession of purity and superiority. Sunder houses spirit hunters who make their living through the elimination of any who assimilate with spirits. Yeah, so like when designing the front gates of Sunder as well, that was quite an emphasis for me because in the story that I'm creating within the world, it's quite relevant in the beginning. And I wanted to take the approach when designing everything with the idea that where some may be practical, the people of Sunder are flashy. Yeah, anyway, I'm going to leave this time-lapse playing and I'll just leave some relaxing music and you can watch it to the end, and I hope you enjoy. I'll continue to make these videos, hopefully more often than 6 months apart. And yeah, I hope you have a wonderful day or night wherever you are, and thank you for watching.